with the launch of Alberta's recovery plan, a bold, ambitious, long-term strategy to build, to diversify, and to create jobs.
You can't have a strong labor market these days without mothers' employment.
As Canada's economy opens up, one study saying the doors are closing for women to return to work. And the deciding factor not included in the recovery, childcare.
It's a plan for today that provides hope for the future.
If the future looks like this 4-minute video promoted by Alberta Premier Jason Kenney, it shows mainly white men focusing on sectors dominated by men such as construction and oil and gas.
We'll boost the efficiency of transportation in the region, contributing to long-term growth here in southern Alberta.
The backlash on social media was swift. This one asking Kenney if there's any women in your Alberta. Another calling out the lack of women present in boosting the economy, and no mention of support for childcare or education.
Mothers, for the most part, are not working in oil and gas, and they're not working in construction, and they're the ones who've been losing their jobs. So we need to be focusing on what is going to enable moms to be getting back to work.
A study from the University of British Columbia found restrictions aimed at limiting the spread of COVID-19 have caused disruption to work and school routines, with mothers either leaving the labor force or being pushed out of their jobs.
Actually stronger among parents who had kids in elementary school than those who had younger kids. So daycare closures were really difficult for people. They were a problem, but homeschooling turned out to be the killer.
Fuller says it's important to make sure plans to reopen the economy include daycare and ensuring safe and accessible full-time school. If school isn't an option, there needs to be alternative care.
That this is particularly important for less educated parents. That's where we saw the biggest gap. It was people who were working in those frontline retail jobs where you can't take your kid to work with you. You can't work from home. And so we really need to be making sure that we have supports available.
In Calgary, Jackie Perez, City News.
City News reached out to the Premier's office for reaction to the criticism of the video. In an email, they say, "Women are, of course, an integral part of our economy and our workforce here in Alberta. There are a number of women featured in the video, which is a recap of the Premier's recent tour across southern Alberta."